is the Psychedelic Music Show.
Just fuming.
You're listening to Super Mega Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And after a short little vacation there in the middle here, we are coming to you from Tacoma, Washington.
Yes, sir. Home of the Herbisaurs.
Yeah, we are out of the Pacific Northwest. A little 2-game road stand after being home for a few. And then after this, we come back home for 7 games. It'll be nice. We'll be home for over 2 months. Or about 2 months.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
But yeah, like Pete said, before we get to that, we got to get to these guys here. It's the Tacoma Herbisaurs. And we'll tell you a little bit about where we're at. But it's been a while, so let's tell you about that last game first. And the Texas Ramblers win it 12-7 big over the Baltimore Jacks beat. It was another great win.
It certainly was. Yeah, they're stringing together a lot of great games here. They went from, I think you were talking about it at the end of the last Crocodons game where we were, we were 3-5 and now we're 6-5. So they've really been able to turn their fortunes around here over the past 3 games. A lot of long balls, which is kind of odd for the Ramblers. The Ramblers are known as a extreme contact specialist, so they're going to hit and they're going to get on base. But the amount of power we've been seeing out of this team is kind of a rare specialty that we're seeing.
It has. And
Corbin Yurta has 2 home runs. I'm sorry, I thought he had 5, but he's only got 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was right initially.
Yeah.
We're going to need to tighten up defensively and get real good pitching if we want to continue winning throughout the season. Like Pete said, we won all 3 of those games that homestand. Now we're on the road for 2, so we'll see what we could do. But it's going to start here. Regular season game number 12 of 38. It's our 6-5. 6-5 Ramblers now against the 4-7 Tacoma Herbisaurs, who are extreme defensive experts. They have a little bit of what we would like. And 4-7 is not a terrible record. They could switch things around if we're not careful, so we got to be careful. Unfortunately, we got our 4th-string starter on the mound, Jeff Benson, who doesn't throw the ball very hard. He's known mostly for his accuracy. He's about average there, and he's got fair junk as well. The right-hander has no record. He's got an impressive 1.42 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. So he's actually doing a little better than Jet Dapper.
Yeah. I mean, it's surprising to see when you look at Benson's attributes and then you see that he's only got a 1.42 ERA. So, although didn't we lose Benson?
Oh yeah, early on in the season.
Yeah. So he's started one less. He started the game, but he threw one pitch and then took a comebacker off the nugget and he was out. So he's one game behind. Backing him up, though, Tommy, you got Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's locked in. He's got good power, good ability to connect, above average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .327 with 5 home runs. You got Kid Paul out there in right field. He's locked in, and that's something that's kind of changed. Kid Paul was taking the center field duties, and then Corbin Yurta was the designated hitter. Well, they brought in Yurta to play center field and move Kid Paul to right, and that's been working out pretty well. I think that's one of the keys to victory lately. So Kid Paul out in right field, he's got good power, good ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .341 with 3 home runs. And then Marcus Murillo, who's come on lately, kind of a slow starter, but he's locked in. He's playing second base. He's got about average power. He's got really good, almost excellent contact at home plate, but he's a little bit less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .237 with 2 home runs. Those 2 home runs just recently, coming in the past 2 or 3 games, I believe.
Yeah, that's what a great notable lineup there.
Yeah.
We're going to be going against their starter, the right-hander Jem Qualita, one of the better pitchers in the game. To be honest, we've seen her pitch so many years. She is known mostly for her accuracy, but her velocity is just as good. Her junk, she's just slightly above average, so she's real strong. She's composed, which helps her out, but she gives up easy jumps. So we could look for that, although we haven't had much success stealing. She's got an 0-1 record on the season, so she'd like to even that out with a win. She's got an 8.44 ERA and a 1.7 WHIP, which tells me she's underperformed in at least one game this season, which we risk seeing a really good turnaround game by her today.
Yeah, well, let's hope we can keep her back there. But backing her up is it Morton Stamberg, the left fielder?
I believe so.
Morton Stamberg, the left fielder, he's got average power, a little bit better than average ability to connect at home plate, and he's got really good speed. He's hitting .319 on the season with 2 home runs. Grunt Manley, the first baseman, with better than average power, pretty good ability to connect at home plate, and better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .295 with 2 home runs. And then Juan Rojas out in right field with better than average power, average ability to connect at home plate, and then good speed on the base paths. He's got no batting average and no home runs. So obviously very notable is Juan Rojas in that he's contributed nothing.
Well, those are big names, but we've got 3 locked in guys versus their 3 who are not. None of them are locked in. So it's there. And you can see on the right the batting averages. We have those top 3: Repo Reeves, Corbin Huerta, and Noah McLean. So we're going to need that offense today. It's going to be assistant lineup looking like this. At second base, the locked in Marcus Murillo, as Pete said, he'll be first, batting second. Shortstop Noah McLean also locked in. They've got third. They have Swindle Heath in left field, but he's tense. So I'd say probably bring in Lancaster.
Sure,
says Pete. So it's going to be Kalei Lancaster. I have to listen when he comes to plate. I get that wrong. Batting cleanup, fourth Spray Bellamy, third base, also locked in. Behind him, batting fifth, Corbin Huerta in center field. Right field, Kid Paul, also locked in, will be batting sixth. Batting seventh, they got Maximiliano LeBlanc, but he's also not quite 100% rested. That's going to be because Ken Bernal's designated hitter. If we wanted to, maybe we switch LeBlanc and Bernal. Because they have LeBlanc catching. He's not quite 100%. They have Bernal designated hitting. But if we switch them, Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do position swap with Ken Bernal. Okay, Maximiliano LeBlanc will bat seventh. He's DH. And he will be, he's not quite 100%, but there he is. Unless, all right, okay. And then Ken Bernal will be, unless we do Enoch. We can give Maximiliano LeBlanc a rest if we put in a different DH.
Yeah. Does he not make better contact?
Repo Reeves is.
Repo Reeves isn't playing?
No, he's not.
I'd go with that if you wanted to give the catcher the day off. Like I say, I don't have any stats in front of me, so I don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So
all right, we're going to do that. So designated hitter is going to be Repo Reeves, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Ken Bernal will catch. And then batting ninth, Hector Clements will also be playing first base. On the mound, Jeff Benson, as we mentioned, he will throw the forefinger, the two-finger, the curveball, and the slider. You ready to go, Pete?
But none of them very well. Yeah, go ahead. Herbisaurs
here and
lineup's going to look like this. Henry Hempster going to lead off hit, playing third base. Martin Stamberg batting second and playing left field. Chili Little in designated hitting, batting third. Grunt Manley's batting fourth, playing first base. Juan Rojas out there in right field, batting fifth. Yoink Sachs in center field. Milo Stewart at shortstop. Annabelle Stokes playing second base and batting eighth, and then batting ninth, Fiona Clark.
Excitement is in the air.
I didn't see what position she's playing.
She's catching.
There we go. Face off. We're starting the top of the first inning. Marcus Murillo, Noah McLean, and Kaylee Lancaster going to get a first look at Jem Qualita, who's taking the bump for the Herbisaurs with an 8.44 ERA.
Now back, the
Murillo playing second base. He's locked in and fit. Hitting .237 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. First pitch from Jen Qualita is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Marcus Murillo. There's a shot that's going to get into the gap between left and it's going to hang up. There it is. It's actually off the wall, and Marcus Murillo is going to pull into second with a leadoff double. Maybe could have stretched it, but not fast. Not very fast.
What a way to start. Way to go, Ramblers. Noah McLean's coming up now. He's got a low pitch. He's 451 in the season, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. He's got a runner in scoring position, late swing, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Top of the first inning, no score yet, no outs. There's a liner to left center field. The lead runner's coming around second for home. And just like that, Pete, it's a nice single, and the Ramblers take the lead.
Yes, sir. 1-0. In steps Kaylee Luncaster, the left fielder. He's hitting .263 with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. Runner at first base. And Noah McLean is not very fast. First pitch is in there for called strike. That one's lays down the perfect bunt. Pitcher picks it up, makes the throw to first for the second out, and Noah McLean takes second. So 2 outs, runner at second, and then steps Spray Bellamy.
It's a locked-in Spray Bellamy. 327 on the season, 5 home runs, 8 RBIs, and a runner in scoring position. First pitch was inside, ball 1, 1-0 the count. Jim Colita's second pitch to him is inside there for a strike. Now we're even at 1 apiece. Third pitch is a ball, misses. She's got a 9.8 and 1.91 to whip at this point. 5K, she's number 6. Swing on the ground. There's going to be Stewart's going to throw to get the lead runner at third for the second out. And Spray Bellamy makes it to first.
Yes. So, yeah, fielder's choice. Corbin Huerta steps in. He's hitting .457, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Runner at first base has some speed. First pitch to Huerta's outside, ball 1. Allen's fouled off along the first baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that one's hit foul into the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And he's off with the pitch, and it's on the ground for a stolen base. So runner at second base with 2 outs. Corbin Huerta, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's a low ball 3. Full count now to Corbin Huerta. There's a smash, and that's going to be caught. Just on the foul side of the pole at the wall. So Ramblers put 1 on the board, make it 1-0. Henry Hamster, Morton Stanberg, and Chili Little going to face off against Jeff Benson, who's taking the bump with a 1.42 ERA. Can you tell it's been a while, folks? Henry Hamster steps up. The third baseman is tense, but Fitty's hitting 158. Oh, I'm pitching. You tell him.
There it is. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in the season. He's tense. Henry Hamster. Henry Hamster's done damage. Ooh, late swing. Early swing, I'm sorry. Miss. 0-1 the count now. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Ramblers. Second pitch, a curveball on the ground straight to Noah McLean. He's going to pick it up 1 pump easy, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. It's good pace there. And now it's going to be Morton Stanberg's turn. The A- ranked left fielder for the Herbisaurs. He's hitting .319 on the season, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Likes the pitches on the top half of the strike zone. Benson throws low and into him and misses. 1-0 the count. He's going to throw his 4th pitch now. Bright red glove.
Oof.
This is outside, 2-0 to Morton Stanberg. Beautiful night here for baseball in Tacoma, Washington. There, that's in it for a strike. Finally, safety off now. 2-1 the count, 1 outs. I think I got guys from my garage in here today watching this game over here. 6th pitch. Oh, hard tag, foul ball, first base line.
I was watching the guys at your garage, and I heard one of them go, I'm not taking that one. It's too much work.
We just do breaks at time scratch. Oh, that one low down in the dirt. Nice trap by Ken Bernal. We're at 3-2 full count. Here to Morton Stanberg. Reaches down, hits that on the ground to Spray Bellamy. Is going to 1 pump, whip that over to first. 2 quick outs. And so far, the defense looking good for Texas. And now it's Chili Little's turn. Chili Little's right field outfielder. 348 on the season. Unusually good for a power hitter. 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He's DHing today for the Herbisaurs. Gets underneath that, fouls it back off behind the plate, first base line, 0-1 the count. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 2. It was a home run swing. 0-2 the count to the power hitter. Curveball down low. The outfield's going to fade back deep. We're now at 1-2 to Chili Little. So reaches out, tags it back here by the press box. Foul ball, 1-2 still. Jeff Benson looking good so far. Oh, does not chase that low and in. We're all knotted up now at 2-2-2. A good 1.29 ERA for Jeff Benson. He's got 2 Ks. He'd like to get a third right here. Looking for the right call from Bernal. Gets it, winds up, throws it. Low inside corner. There is number 3. Way to end the side.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the second. It's still Ramblers 1, Herbisaurs nothing. Kid Paul, Repo Reeves, and Ken Bernal going to get a first look at Jem Qualito, who threw 17 pitches and gave up 2 hits. Her ERA is at an 8.49. So a Kid Paul, the right fielder, is locked in and fit. He's been hitting .341 with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs.
Swings in the first pitch, misses. 0-1 the count. Jem Qualito coming quick right at him. 0-2. 2 quick strikes. She goes right at him for 3. Early swing foul, third base line. Reaches out, fouls at third base line. Still 0-2. There's one on the ground. Stewart picks up the shortstop, turns on, whips to the first, gets that first out, Pete.
1 up, 1 down. In steps Repo Reeves, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit, hitting .471. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. So 1 out, nobody on in the top of the second. First pitch to Reeves is inside, ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Repo Reeves. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now. That one's low ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Qualita, known as a composed pitcher.
That's a strike and a half.
That catches the outside corner for a called strike. Full count now, 3-2. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the third baseline. 3-2. There's a roller up the middle. That's going to get into center field, and Repo Reeves with a single. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Ken Bernal.
Number 35,
Kenny Bernal. He and I had cigars a couple days ago. Ken's hitting .440 on the season. No home runs. 0 RBIs. The only Dallas, Texas native. Oh, it's a deep blast to center field. That's higher than it is far. Runners have to come back. It's going to be caught by Yoink Sachs with a second out.
2 outs, runner at first base. And in steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. Clements is hitting .385 with a home run, 3 RBIs. He's got magic hands, and he's a sign stealer. Sign stealer. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Clements. That one's rocketed. That's in the air to left field. The left fielder, Stamberg, is going to range over and make the catch for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down. No, there was a hit. We're going into the bottom of the second. It's still Ramblers 1, Herbisaurs nothing. Grunt Manley, Juan Rojas, and Yoink Sachs going to get a first look at Jeff Benson, who threw 14 pitches and racked up 1 strikeout. Grunt Manley, the first baseman, he's an RBI hero. He's hitting .295 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs this season. Jeff Benson going to throw his 15th pitch here in the bottom of the second. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Bases empty. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Benson with that red glove of his.
That's a strike.
That's in there for a called strike. And now Grunt Manley's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's popped up in the infield. Jeff Benson comes off the mound and makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Juan Rojas. Juan Rojas, the right fielder's got magic hands. No batting average, no home runs, but he does have 2 RBIs. So with nobody on and 1 out in the bottom of the second, Rojas going to face off against Benson for the first time. Takes the first pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in it for called strike. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases empty, bottom of the second. Ooh, that's inside, ball 2. Just missed by an inch. 2 balls and a strike. That one's popped up behind home plate. The catcher is out. Bernal is there. He makes the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Yoink Sachs, the center fielder. He's a stealer, but he's hitting .231 with no home runs, no RBIs. So 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the second. Benson dealing. There's a roller, and that's going to get past Murillo into center field for a clean single. So Yoink Sachs with a single with 2 outs. Milo Stewart, the shortstop, steps in. Stewart is a rally starter. He's hitting .286 with 4 RBIs. Yoink Sachs is known as a stealer at first base. Throw over to first, and Sachs is back. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Milo Stewart, the shortstop, in the batter's box. Yoink Sachs. Stewart takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's the throw, and it's close, but Yoink Sachs steals second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs to Milo Stewart. There's a roller, and that's going to be Noah McLean. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 3rd. It is Ramblers 1 run on 3 hits. Herbisaurs no runs on 1 hit. Marcus Murillo 1 for 1 with a double. Noah McLean 1 for 1. And Kaylee Lancaster's first at bat. Jem Qualita at 33 pitches, giving up 3 hits. Her ERA's at a 7.82. Marcus Murillo 1 for 1 with a leadoff double. Got things going. Scored the first run and only run so far.
He did. First pitch by Qualita. Late swing, strike 1. A 1 to count. Got some tugs working late night there. 2 quick strings, 2 quick strikes. Early swing, foul ball, first base line in the dirt. Still 0-2. Marcus Murillo. Inside corner on the ground to Grunt Manley. Backhands it, picks it up, runs it down. 1 down.
1 up, 1 down. In steps Noah McLean, the shortstop. He's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. He favors the low pitch. First pitch is shot back up the middle into center field for a clean single, and Noah McLean's going to be standing at first base. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Kaylee Lancaster.
Yeah, she threw that right where he was hoping to see it. Kaylee Lancaster, the big hack. What is he on the day? This is his first at bat, I guess. Oh, there's a pop up in right field, but it's not going to be far enough. The right fielder ranges over, gets it. Juan Rosas pulls it in for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 12.
Spray Bellamy, the 3rd baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. Yeah, I think Kaylee Lancaster hit the fielder's choice, which is why he didn't get an official at bat. First pitch to Bellamy's in there for a called strike, strike 1. That catches the inside corner for a called 2nd strike, and very quickly it's no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Bellamy. That one's ripped foul just over the dugout on the 3rd base side. That one's popped up foul behind the backstop. So no balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, 1-2. Runner at first base with 2 outs. That one's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's shot foul along the first base line. He'll get another pitch, 2-2. There's a line drive to Milo Stewart. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Grunt Manley for the 3rd out. And Spray Bellamy's ego went down there, and we're going to go into the bottom of the 3rd. It's still Ramblers 1, Herbisaurs nothing. Annabelle Stokes and Fiona Clark are getting their first at bat, and then Henry Hamster 0 for 1. Benson at 26 pitches with 1 strikeout. Annabelle
Stokes, the dive wizard. 143 in the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Second basewoman for the Tacoma Herbisaurs. Takes the first pitch right in there for a strike, 0 on the count. So far, Jeff Benson looking good tonight. He's going to throw his 28th pitch here. His ERA is just above 1. He got his 3rd K earlier on. Check swing, strike 2. Number 53 looking for his 4th. Got a little toot from the tug. Swing into the strike 3. Way to go, Jeffy. Excited with himself there, as he should be. Looking real good tonight thus far. Fiona Clark, Pete, we know her back from Phoenix. She was a Beewolf last season. She did well for us. She's only hit 071 this season. So thus far, first pitch misses inside. No home runs, no RBI. She's not quite 100%. She's catching tonight. That one misses low. 2 quick balls to Fiona Clark. Bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Texas Ramblers. Herbisaurs looking to get back. That one gets back to Benson, who just knocks it down, and he's not going to be able to get to it in time. There's a comebacker he couldn't quite field. Should have been an out, but Fiona Clark ends up at first base. Now it's Henry Hamster's turn, 0 for 1 in the day. No, mostly for his speed. He's also looking a little tense. You got an average speed runner at first base. There's one to right field. Kid Paul comes up, slides in. He's able to trap it, but he wasn't there in time. It lands in for a single. And he's a little nervous about jumping too soon. Now you got runners at first and second. I think still no outs. Morton Stanberg go for one on the day. 1 out. So a double play gets us out of this. So Jeff Benson, nothing to be nervous about. Oh my gosh, but there's a hard one in the left field into a gap, into a hole. And that's going to bring 1 run in. And now you got runners at the corners. And the Herbisaurs tie the game. Still with the 1 out. And they got a runner at first base. A double still gets us out of it. But that's 3 hits in a row for the Herbisaurs, who are mounting a bit of a comeback. Outside corner strike 1 to Chili Little. The locked-in Chili Little. DH with the Tacoma Herbisaurs.
Ah, come on.
Hard one into right field. And Kid Paul runs it, and he can't quite get it. He's chasing it down. They're going to relay home. And they get 2 more runs. And now they're ahead 3-1. And here's that inning, Pete, where we got to give up multiple runs. Grunt Manley, the RBI hero's got to run at second base. So the double play is not an option. First one in for strike 0-1 account. Now Jeff Benson looking tense. Throwing his 38th pitch. Oh, hard foul ball in his own dugout, first baseline, 0-2. Just needs one to get past him. That would lose attention. Instead, it's a home run ball over the wall. 2-run blast up the upper deck. Well, the good thing is at least the bases are clear. Grunt Manley, most famous name here in Tacoma, it's at 430 feet. It's his 3rd home run and 7th RBI of the season. And the Herbisaurs come from behind.
Wow.
In a stellar fashion. And now it's Juan Rojas 0 for 1 on the day thus far. Jeff Benson lost all of his velocity. It's only the bottom of the 3rd, though.
You bet that's a strike.
I don't know how we could switch him at this point. First one there, 0-1 the count. He can't hurt us anymore. Oh, and that one right up the middle in the center field. Another single. And
Jesus.
wow, I don't know what to do.
I don't either, because it's like I say, it's the 3rd inning. Do I pull him? I mean, it's.
Yeah.
But I can't get anything past him.
1 for 1 with a single, and there's
Another
one
single.
Center field. Nope. Oh, come on! Track that ball perfectly. All of a sudden, it ranges past. That one lands between the center fielder and left fielder. I don't know how they missed that one. They were right in a good spot. That stinks. All right, Milo Stewart, we need the double
That's
play.
a strike and a half, my friend.
First one ever strike 0-1. That ball needs to be hit on the ground is the only problem in the infield. There it is. McLean tossed to second, and he's not going to get the double. All right, they get the runner at second. And Annabella Stokes dancing in a good mood, but she's 0 for 1. We just need this 1 out to hold them to a 4-run lead.
Nope, inside.
First pitch, curveball misses inside ball. 1-0 count to Annabella Stokes. All right, Clemens dives over to his right and then runs back to his left to get the out, Pete.
Wow, but the Herbisaurs put 5 on the board, so we're going to head into the top of the 4th. It's Herbisaurs 5, Ramblers 1, Corbin Yurta 0 for 1, Kid Paul 0 for 1, and Repo Riza 1 for 1. Qualita at 47 pitches with giving up 4 hits, or ERAs at a 7.24. Corbin Yurta 0 for 1 today, hitting .447 with 2 home runs.
Man, we just can't crack that defensive nut. It happens every
That's a
game.
strike.
First pitch in there for strike, 0-1 the count. Swing.
That's down.
Second pitch misses ball 1. Rapid fire.
Nah,
Third
Pete.
pitch. A roller on the ground to Stewart at shortstop. He picks it up, those the first, 1 up, 1 down.
The right field, number 5.
Kid Paul, the right fielder, stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today. An RBI hero is injury prone, although knock wood, he hasn't been injured yet. First pitch catches the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's way outside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Kid Paul. There's a shot that's going to split the first baseman and second baseman and get into right field for a clean single. So Kid Paul standing at first base, and in steps Repo Reeves.
All right, we got something going here, Pete. Repo 1 for 1 the single, 486 on the season. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Looking for home run number 2. 54th pitch by Qualita. This is high. It's ball 1 to the count. Second pitch.
Drop. Oh,
Martin still. Oh no! It does drop. But the batter didn't commit because he thought it was going to be caught.
He held up. Yeah. We get the force at second. So with 2 outs, runner at first base. In steps Ken Bernal. There's a roller to Milo Stewart, who makes the dive, picks it up, makes the throw for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. It's Herbisaurs 5, Ramblers 1. Fiona Clark 1 for 1. Henry Hamster 1 for 2. Morton Stanberg 1 for 2. Benson at 46 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits. His ERA has jumped to a 5.79 after that horrible inning. Fiona Clark, the catcher, is 1 for 1 with a single. She's got power versus left-handed pitching. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. Herbisaurs with a 4-run lead. First pitch is inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Jeff Benson with no accuracy. That's in there for a called strike. No velocity, I mean. He's tense but fit. Throwing his 49th pitch. That one's fouled straight back over the backstop. Out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Fiona Clark. That one's fouled off into the backstop. So she'll get another pitch. 1-2. That's a late foul ball. That is so late. I mean, it's like she hit it as it bounced off the catcher. That one's fouled straight back. And now Benson going to throw his 53rd pitch to Fiona Clark. There's a shot. That's going to curve foul. Foul on the outside of the line in left field. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's fouled off. Again, like I say, you can't get anything past 54 pitches. Make it 55 here. She fouls that one off as well. She'll get another one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and no outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the 4th. Herbisaurs 5, Ramblers 1.
Oh.
That one's low. Ball 2. That evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That one's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Marcus Murillo. He's going to pick it up. Make the throw over to Hector Clements for the 1st out. 1 out. Henry Hamster stepping in, the 3rd baseman. He's tense but fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He's known as a big hack. Nobody on with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch is outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Benson tense. That's in there for a called strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Henry Hamster, the Herbisaur, takes that one inside. Ball 2. The Herbisaur 3rd baseman is also tense. That's in there for a called strike. That'll even the count again at 2-2. There's a roller back to Jeff Benson. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to Hector Clements for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. And in steps Morton Stanberg, the left fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. He favors the high pitch, and he's got a cannon arm. So 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Stanberg is in there for a called strike. And as you can hear the umpire laughing at Stanberg, you bet that's a strike, sir. That's a strike, 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Stanberg in the hole, 0-2. Oh, that looked good from here up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a roller, and no McLean's going to get on it, pick it up, make the throw to Hector Clements for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the bottom of the 5th. It is Herbisaurs 5, Ramblers 1. Hector Clements 0 for 1. Marcus Murillo 1 for 2 with a double, and no McLean 2 for 2. Qualita at 56 pitches. She's given up 5 hits. Her ERA's dropped to a 6.75. Hector Clements, the 1st baseman, is neutral and fit. He's got magic hands and a sign stealer. He's 0 for 1 today.
Let's see Hector get his 2nd home run.
Pete.
Oh, instead he hits the liner on the ground. A Hamster. 1 pump throw to first, 1 pitch, 1 out.
The second baseman.
Marcus Murillo, the 2nd baseman. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the 5th. That one's high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Qualita staying away from Murillo. Oh, she comes right down the pipe with that one. 2-1 now. There's a shot into center field, and the center fielder, Yoink Sachs, will make the catch for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps No McLean.
All right, No can do it. No, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and RBI. Top of the 5th, 5-1 Herbisaurs. Hardliner past the mound. That's going to be a clean single. No's going to get on, Pete, and maybe something happens here.
Let's hope. So 2 out, 1 on with 2 outs. In steps Kaylee Luncaster. He's a big hack. He's 0 for 1. Come on, Big Hack. Let's get one going here. Runner at first base does not have a lot of speed. First pitch to Kaylee Lancaster is low, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to the Big Hack. That one's ripped foul. Along the left field line. That one's way outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The Big Hack is in effect. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's ripped into center field. And Yoink Sachs will pick it up on the bounce. So we got runners at first and second with 2 outs. In steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, come on, 3-run dinger here, Spray. He's 0 for 2 on the day, but he can do it, Pete. He's got power. Spray's done it before. Oh, that was the pitch. He's just a little late, though. Fouls off first baseline, 0-1 count. Pressure creeping up. That one's in there. He's also late on that, 0-2. He's in a hole. It's 3-pitch strikeout. He breaks the bat.
We're going into the bottom of the 5th. Chili Little, it's still 5-1 Herbisaurs. Chili Little 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Grunt Manley 1 for 2 with a home run. Juan Rojas 1 for 2. Benson at 67 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits. Chili Little.
The mind gamer, 1 for 2 with a double, 2 RBIs. He was part of the whole thing that got this going. Outfield's going to go deep just in case. Jeff Benson losing accuracy and junk. Also tense. The CRA's up at 5.23 now. He gives a meatball to Chili Little, and that's going to be another home run. Upper deck. 3 rows back in the upper deck on the first pitch of the inning. That Chili Little hit that bomb 454 feet. It's his second and 5th RBI of the season, extending the lead for the Herbisaurs 6-1. Grunt Manley's turn for another home run. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, 2 RBIs. I think that may be all we've seen of Jeff Benson, although he got his accuracy back. His ERA is a 6.10 now. A 1.55 whip, 4 Ks, 68 pitches in this game. He's going to go a little further. He can get out of it, Pete. We're going to give the kid the nod. They say, well, you can't, what else can happen? First one in there, 0-1. Second one, her ball, diving miss by Bellamy. Lancaster picks it up, throws the, somehow, he only gets a single, Pete.
Yeah, must not be very fast.
All right, Juan Rojas, Juan, 1 for 2 with a single. He's got a faster than average runner at first base. Not too much faster than average. You never know, double play would be nice. First pitch misses for a ball high and inside, 1 with a count. To Juan Rojas. Just one to the ground, get us a double play right there. There it is on the ground. Murillo, who's going to go to second for 1. Oh, come on. That's one of those things where I hit the button. Nothing happened, Pete.
Yeah.
So I hit it again, but then it was too late. That's bogus when there's a glitch and it doesn't let you do it. That was the double play right there. We won't let it get to us too much. 1 out. And first pitch strike outside to Yoink Sachs, who was on earlier. A double play still gets us out. Curveball misses inside, ball 1. They got the lead runner, so you got a runner at first base. There's one. Oh, did you see that midget jump? He didn't splay out. Noah McLean dove for it, but like just kind of fell over. We upped our difficulty, folks, to 55. That was Milo Stewart, shortstop. Runners at first and second. Hardliner and another missing dive. Kalai Lancaster's going to throw that one home. Bases are loaded with 1 out, but the double play.
We still only have 1 out?
Cleans it up, yes.
Oh,
we had 1 out, and we need that double play.
do I pull him? Because it's only the 5th. I mean, I guess we said before, don't hold on.
Yeah, we could always bring Twist in at the end.
Oh.
All right, they're going to give Jeff Benson the rest of the night off. His ERA is quintuple. They're going to bring in Leland Bull. Leland Bull is known mostly for his velocity, great velocity, okay junk and accuracy. He's got elite forefinger. He mixes it up with the cut finger and the curveball, and he's very well rested.
I feel like I owe Jeff Benson an apology.
Leland Bull goes against Annabelle Stokes, whips it past her for strike. The second basewoman for the Herbisaurs, 0-1 the count. Leland Bull's got a tough job to do here. There's instead of a double play, that goes out into center field. The runner's coming home, but so's the throw. They miss it. How do they not get that? And it's a 2-run RBI. Gets 2 RBIs on it. Wow. Wow. Fiona Clark 1 for 2. Runners at first and second, still 1 out. And they load the bases. The bases are loaded. He pegs her. And now here comes the grand slam. Henry Hamster. Tense. Yeah, they're going to pull him. That's exactly what they need to do. They're going to bring in a better hitter. Oh, no, Fiona Clark comes out. She's hurt from getting hit by that pitch. Our old Beeble friend. And they're going to bring in Nate Hankey to run for her, pinch runner. I would have thought that they'd bring in somebody other than Henry Hamster. But watch out for that. Now he's rattled. Leland Bull is rattled after hitting that batter. And let's see if we can hold him to 10 runs. That one misses high, ball 1. We're even at 1 apiece. Oh, the grand slam swing, third base line, 1 and 2. The pitch, he needs 1 more. Misses low, 2 and 2. Here in the bottom of the 5th, 8-1 Herbisaurs. Hard one, first base line. 2 and 2. The fans want that home run. Hector Clements knocks it down, tosses over for the second out. They get another run, make it 9-1. We can still hold them to 10, Pete. Morton Stamberg, 1 for 3 with a single RBI. Got runners at second and third now. We need 1 more, and he's given up 3 hit 3 runs since coming in. Missed that first one, 1-0. There's one on the ground again. Hector Clements diving, fair ball, of course. It goes down the line. Kid Paul's and throw it home, and not in time. 2 more runs. We couldn't do it, Pete. They got 11. They got a chilly little showboat. They're running away with this game. 2 for 3 with a home run, double,
and
3 RBIs.
I believe he was the one that was hitting. I mean, he led off the inning.
Yeah. That extra runner we put on scored, and now we got a fast runner at first base, a strike, and then a ball, and then a strike, then a ball.
I bet that's a strike.
And another strike, 1 and 2, but this is where the damage happens. This is where they takes it deep. 15th pitch by Leland Bull. Swing to a strike 3. Way to go. He beats Chilito and closes it out, Pete.
Yeah, they put 6 more on the board. This game's pretty much over. So we're going to the top of the 6th. Ramblers 1 run on 7 hits. Herbisaurs 11 runs on 14 hits. Almost every hit scored something. Corbin here, who cares? Corbin Yurta's 0 for 2.
Oh boy, well, this is a learning experience.
Now at catcher, Nate Hankey.
Yeah, there we
home run. There you go. And we're back in at 11-2. I'll get up here now and strike out, and we'll be back to Yurta's 3rd home run and 8th RBI of the season. Kid Paul.
Kid Paul, 1 for 2 with a single. Unfortunately, we get the home run with nobody else on the bag. Mountain the comeback, 9 more to go. There's a little grounder to Stewart. 1 pump throw to first, 1 down.
Way to go, Pete. Rapo Reeves, the designated hitter. 1 for 2 with a single. 1 out, nobody on.
Fans in the crowd.
There's a looper into right field for a single, so Kid Paul will get on. Yeah, I'll hit into a double play. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Ken Bernal.
Always the optimist. My good friend here. Ken Bernal 0 for 2 on the day. Still hitting .407 though. Oh, and they're going to pull out Jim Qualita. And they're going to go with the relievers. Sal Slinger, who we don't know yet. A- ranked starter / reliever, number 41, known mostly for his accuracy. Really accurate. Good velocity. Even good junk. He's got a 7.07 ERA, 1.79 whip, and 12 Ks. He's going to look to improve that. He's mostly rusty. He throws a 4-finger, the 2-finger. Mixes things up with the slider and the changeup. And he's going to be throwing to Kenneth Bernal, the first. Oh, there's a rising sidearm fastball in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Bernal now knows what to look for. That one misses low. We're even now 1 apiece. Top of the 6th, 11.
Double
that
play.
One's a grounder past the mound, but Stewart picks it up to second, over to first. As Pete called it, man.
Yep.
Way to go.
Yeah. Going into the bottom of the sixth, it's Herbisaurs 11, Ramblers 2, Grunt Manley 2 for 3 with a home run, Juan Rojas 1 for 3, and Yoink Sacks 3 for 3. Bull threw 15 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 5.4. Grunt Manley, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, 2 RBIs. He's an RBI hero.
Oops.
First pitch, fouled off. Strike 1.
I don't even know what pitches he has. All right.
Leland Bull is rattled. That one's fouled straight back. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. There's a roller foul. And Grunt Manley will get another pitch. That one's popped up into shallow left, the shallow left field. And Marcus Murillo ranges out, makes the catch for the first out. 1 out, 1 up, 1 down. Juan Rojas stepping in somewhere. Juan Rojas' stuff, things.
Stim it down now.
Strike.
First pitch to Rojas is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Rojas' batting average is up to a .032.
High ball.
That one's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's fouled straight back. Rojas now behind in the count 1-2. That's in it for called third strike. Down goes Juan Rojas. So 2 up, 2 down. In steps Yoink Sacks, the center fielder. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles, and he's known as a stealer.
Game ain't over, Pete.
It's pretty over.
We got this.
First pitch to Shax is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Look, they can't hit Bull so far.
No, they can't hit Bull when you're pitching with Bull. They hit him pretty well when I was pitching with him. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Ball. That's
That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yoink Sacks in the batter's box. Nobody on. There we go.
Yeah,
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Yoink Sacks. We're going into the top of the 7th. Herbisaurs 11, Ramblers 2. Hector Clements 0 for 2. Marcus Murillo 1 for 3 with a double. And Noah McLean 3 for 3. Sal Slinger threw 3 pitches and got a double play. Way to go, Sal. Hector Clements, the first baseman, 0 for 2 today. Come on, Hector.
Hector.
There you go. That's smashed but foul. That's smashed but foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Hector Clements. There's a line drive to Stokes at second base, and she makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Marcus Murillo.
All right, Marcus Murillo going to do it here. 1 for 3 with a double. It's hard to read the sidearm throw, though. We're in for a strike on the count. Just does not look like it's going to be a strike, and then a good patience there. Misses outside 1 apiece now. That one somehow makes a strike and a half. 1 and a 2. Reaches out and a liner in the glove of Stewart at shortstop to play in the edges.
Shortstop, number 4. No.
2 outs. In steps Noah McLean. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles and an RBI. Nobody on. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Herbisaurs need. Oh, there's a base hit in the center field. Noah McLean will get on again. 4 for 4. Noah McLean.
Wow.
I know, not bad at all. Here we go, Kaylee. Yeah.
Kaylee Lancaster, 1 for 2 with a single. She's got that big hack thing going on over here. Oh no! Oh no! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, Pete. I was trying to get the stats on what that meant. I sent the runner.
He's out. So we're going into the bottom of the 7th. It's 11-2. Herbisaurs. Milo Stewart 1 for 3. Annabelle Stokes 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Nate Hankey's first at bat. Bullet 27 pitches with 3 strikeouts.
Oh man. Milo Stewart 1 for 3 with a single. I feel partially responsible for that last one. Milo Stewart. Bottom of the 7th, low pressure, a tense Leland Bull. We're getting all of our pitchers tense. Right there for a strike on 1 the count. That thing is fast. 11-2 to Tacoma Herbisaurs. Ooh, that one up high misses. We're even now 1 apiece. That Bull's still whipping in the heat. ERA is up, but he's going to swing and a miss. Strike 2. I couldn't even see the speed on that. It came up and went away so fast. 1 2 the count. That one down low. Oh, there's where this pitch just showed up. 2 apiece. Wow. Fouls that back off the net. I don't even know how I get a piece of it. 2-2 now. to Milo Stewart. Shortstop. Curveball makes the top corner. No swing strikeout. Get out of here. One down. No showboat now for Annabelle Stokes. 1 for 3 with a single, 2 RBIs. The dive wizard, second base woman. Going by Herbisaurs. I'll never hear the end of this one down at Tom's garage. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 the count. They're going to be telling you, hey, there are no B-Wolves. Oh, there's foul ball, third base line. 0-2, but they are Ramblers, Pete. Breaks her bat. Late swing. 0-2. And I'm proud of this Texas team. We get back in this thing. Come on, Leland Bull. Anticipating into right field. Corbin worked underneath it. Makes that grab for the second out. See?
Yes, sir.
This one's in the bag, Pete. Ring this up as a win. Nate Hankey. 429. Wow. Check swing, strike 1, 0-1 the count. He only has 1 home run. He's looking for number 2. The sign stealer. Foul ball, third base line. That's going to be about a row back. First row, souvenir. 0-2 now. 1 more to go. Curveball fouled back up the net. Still 0-2. 41st pitch by Leland Bull. Low on the ground. Noah McLean's going to run up. Whip it. Barely gets him.
All right, so we're heading into the top of the 8th. It's still Herbisaurs 11, Ramblers 2. Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 2. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Corbin Yurta 1 for 3 with a home run. Sal Slinger at 11 pitches, giving up a hit. His ERA is at a 6.32.
The left fielder, number 3.
Kaylee Lancaster.
1 for 2 with a single. Looking good so far. Sidearm sling up high. Misses ball 1. Good eye. 1 really count to look at.
No way.
Comebacker to the mound. Slinger picks it up. Throws it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Third baseman, number 3.
Spray Bellamy 0 for 3 today. Favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack.
Well, now a Spray here.
11-2.
And we don't have any other third base person, do we? Right? Like if I say substitute. Ina Q's got a secondary position. Should we bring Ina Q in? Yeah, why not?
Whatever. Yeah, if you want. Sure.
He's a little hack.
Little hack. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's got poor power, about average ability to connect at home plate, and poor speed on the base pass. He's neutral and fit, hitting 167 with 1 RBI. Enoch Hugh facing off against, there's a smash.
Yeah.
That'll be a base hit into right field. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Corbin Hjorta.
Number 34.
Never easy to sit Spray Bellamy, but Hugh gets on. Corbin Huerta now 1 for 3, the home run. Another home run brings us, instead it's going to be dive and catch by Rojas. And this time the runner hanging up is a good idea.
Now batting, the right field, number 5.
Kid Paul 1 for 3 with a single. So 1 on with 2 outs. I don't think I've gotten a hit all game. I really don't. Ball is low, ball 1. Now it's low, ball 2. There's a shot into center field, a single. See, now if Tommy could just hit every time, we'd have a chance. But this is going to be a double play, and we're going to be out of the inning. So
Pitch every inning? You just want to watch it?
Pretty much.
2 for 3 with 2 singles, Repo Reeves. Got 2 on and 2 outs. That one misses high, ball 1 and the count. Second pitch, a liner.
Nope.
Oh, somehow Stewart grabs it, whips it to first, and closes it out.
Yep.
Wow.
And Repo Reeves, who is jogging to first base.
Yeah.
So we're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's 11-2. Henry Hamster 1 for 4. Morton Stanberg 2 for 4. Chili Little 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, and 2 strikeouts. Leland Bull is pitching and stuff. Henry Hamster, tense but fit, but he'll hit a home run right here. 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Oh, no, he's not, because Tom's pitching, so it'll be fine.
Watch this, Pete. This is how you do it.
I know.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Despite the difference in runs,
That's a strike.
the difference in hits is really close.
Yeah, they've just been a lot more productive. But, like I was saying before, they've got almost a hit, 1 hit for every run. It's like 11 runs, 14 hits. We've got, I don't know how many hits, but we've only got 2 runs. Can Marcus Murillo get there? He got there. made the throw.
Yeah.
And was able to retire him. Okay, so 1 out. And then steps Morton Stanberg.
Morton Stanberg.
Hey,
2 for
Morty.
4, 2 singles. He favors the high pitch. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 8th. That's in it for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on, bottom of the 8th. Herbisaurs with a 9-run lead. Ramblers need 9 to tie. 10 to take the lead. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball inside.
That one's inside. 3 balls and a strike to Morton Stanberg, who favors that high pitch. 3-1.
That's a strike.
That's an in for a called strike. Full count now to Stanberg. Leland Bull throwing his 51st pitch.
Bubble, take a base.
That's low, ball 4. Stanberg looks like he wants to fight him. He's going to fight Chili Little. Stepping in. Chili Little is a mind gamer. Is 2 for 4, a home run, a double, and 3 RBIs. So a runner at first base, 1 out. And Chili Little, the home run hitter at the plate. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. They throw over to first, and the runner is back. A lot of speed at first base. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Chili Little now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The accuracy's going down. Throw over to first, and they almost got Morton Stanberg. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a roller. And they're not going to get him at second. They won't get him at first. Really bad defensive play. It was a slow roller to Marcus Murillo, who tried to flip it to second to get the lead runner, and just so dang slow. Just so slow. You can't, I mean, come on. Honest to God, we got to sell this team and get somebody with some speed. Jesus Christ. It's horrible. All right, so Kaylee Lancaster's going to make that catch. He's going to throw it into second base and hold everybody up. So a pop fly to Kaylee Lancaster for the second out. Juan Rojas steps in. He's 1 for 4 with a single. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. Leland Bull throwing his 57th pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. That one's popped up into shallow center. Marcus Murillo is there. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the top of the 9th. The Ramblers 2 runs on 12 hits. The Herbisaurs 11 runs on 14 hits. Ken Bernal 0 for 3. Hector Clements 0 for 3. And Marcus Murillo 1 for 4 with a double. Sales Slinger at 20 pitches and giving up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 5.94. Ken Bernal, the catcher, is tense but fit. He's durable, but he's 0 for 3 tonight. At this point, there should be nobody left on the bench. There's a shot. There's a home run right there.
Get out of here now.
No, a fly ball to Juan Rojas in right field. He'll make the catch just in front of the warning track for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Hector Clements.
Well, and they're going to pull him out? And the... what was I going to say? Yeah, we only had 2 bad innings, to be honest. We still just had the 1 run. So they're looking at a substitution for Hector Clements. With 1 out, top of the 9th. The Ramblers are going to need 9 runs to tie it. And they're going to bring in John Contreras. Johnny, quite Contreras. The tense pinch hitter, base rounder, known mostly for his power. 238 average, 1 home run and 1 RBI. And why not? We can use anything we can get here, and Johnny might have it. First one right in there for strike, 0 on the count. It's hard, as a left-handed batter, hard to read this slinger. 2 quick strikes and a foul ball first base line. There's a comebacker. Slinger runs up, picks it up, those are first 2 down.
Then steps Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, 1 for 4 with a double. Come on, Marcus. Let's get her going here. All we need is 9.
That's it.
Fly ball to left center. The center fielder, Yoink Sachs, will make the catch. And boy, this was a stinker.
Oh, man, we got crushed. Yeah,
I got to
Herbisaurs.
apologize to my partner Tommy G because I have not played a game that poorly for a long time.
No. Well, the Herbisaurs get a good one here at home. They get to boost their record a little bit, and they get to take us down a peg. We scored first. We got that run in the top of the first inning. It was looking good, looking real good offensively. Nothing happened for a couple innings, and then the floor fell out in the bottom of the third. We thought that was our inning where we give up a whole handful, and we did, 5 runs. But then we repeated the performance. We actually gave more in the fifth, gave them 6 more. They had 11 by the time this game was halfway over, just about. We get 1 more back in the 6th, but that's not enough. And we get 2 runs on 12 hits, which is not bad for hitting. It's a little low on runs. They get 11 runs on 14 hits. It was a close game in hits, but they just crushed us in runs. A couple of home runs, a couple of big home runs, a couple of long balls we gave up. Marcus Murillo goes 1 for 4 with a run. Noah McLean, another stellar night, man. No, oldest guy on the team, 4 for 4 with an RBI, 491 for his record, for his batting average right now. Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 3, not terrible. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3, gets pulled with a strikeout. Spray didn't have a good night. Enoch Hugh comes into sub, he goes 1 for 1. That's pretty good. Corbin Huerta 1 for 4 with a run, a home run, an RBI. Not a bad night for Corbin. He's 440. Kid Paul goes 2 for 4. Good night for him as well. Repo Reeves 2 for 4. Another good run for these guys who are who are usually on the bench. Ken Bernal does not have a good night. He goes 0 for 4. Still, after going 0 for 4 today, Ken Bernal is hitting 379. So it's, everybody gets a bad night. Tonight was Ken's. Hector Clemens 0 for 3. Still hitting over 300. And then John Contreras comes into sub. He goes 0 for 1.
And then for the Herbisaurs, Henry Hamster goes 1 for 5, scored a run. He also picked up an RBI. Morton Stamberg goes 2 for 4, scores a run. He picks up 3 RBIs, and he walked once. Chili Little, 2 for 5, scores 2 runs, hits a home run, picks up 3 RBIs, but he also strikes out twice. Grunt Manley goes 2 for 5, scores a run, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs. Juan Rojas, 1 for 5, scores a run, struck out once. Yoink Sachs, 3 for 4, scored a run and struck out once. Milo Stewart, 1 for 4, scored a run and struck out once. Everybody scored a run. Annabella Stokes goes 1 for 4, scored a run and had 2 RBIs. She struck out once. Fiona Clark went 1 for 2, scored a run, and then got popped in the head. I did that okay. And then Nate Hankey goes 0 for 1, but he scores a run, which is great. Isn't that great? He goes 0 for 1, but still scored a run.
Yeah, the problem with the batter hit is then the bases are loaded and the pitcher's rattled, and then he ended up giving up a couple more runs. But Jeff Benson gets the loss, and really, I guess he threw 4 1/3 innings, gave him 12 hits, 9 earned runs, so yeah, he earned that loss. 2 strikeouts, gives him 2 home runs. His ERA climbs to an 8.44. He's now 0-1 in the season. Leland Bull comes in and gives a forgettable performance. He throws 3 2/3 inning, gives up 2 hits, but they're both 2 earned runs. Walks a batter, gets 4 strikeouts. His ERA is up at a 3.72 now. He's 2-0 on the season.
Yeah, and Greg Benson came out and he had an ERA of 1 point something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Herbisaurs Gem Qualita comes out. She'll get the win. She pitched 5 1/3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out once, gave up a home run. Her ERA is at a 6.75, and again, when she started, it was at 8 point something. Her record improves to 1 win, 1 loss, and no saves. And then Sam Slinger? He'll get the save. He pitched 3 2/3, gave up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 5.60, and he'll get a. How does he get a save for that?
I don't know.
Because by the time he came in, it was like 11 to nothing, 11 to 1 or 2. So I'd have to figure out saves, but he'll get the save, so his record will improve. 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 save. 3 stars of the game. No Ramblers, really? No Ramblers. No. Wow. Chili Little gets the number 1. He goes 2 for 5, hits a home run, a double, gets 3 RBIs, and scores 2 runs himself.
Morty Stamberg, number 27, the A-minus ranked left fielder, gets second. He goes 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs, scoring a run.
And then the last Grunt Manley will round out the 3 stars. He gets the 3rd star. He went 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and scored a run. Tommy G. Look at that. 10 hits for Tommy G. 1 home run, 1 RBI, 3 great catches, 2 strikeouts for a contribution of 63%. Pete J with 2 hits. 2 freaking hits.
You said you didn't think you got any. You got 2 more than that.
I would have preferred none. 1 RBI, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, 4 strikeouts, and a bean batter for a contribution of 37%. I don't know. When we started the season, I felt pretty good.
Yeah.
This is not fun. I'm not having a lot of fun.
That was an odd. We came off with 3 straight wins, so.
Yeah, and we had some time off, and it was, I was really rusty, but I think I'm going to have to play some exhibition because, I mean, honestly, for the last, even during the 3 wins, I didn't play really well. I haven't played really well for a while.
I don't know. So, after this, then there'll be, let's see, so we got the Nemesis, there'll be 9 other games, then we go to Hawaii to face those Nemesis. If I look at
they're not in our
development.
They're not in our right? They're not in our division, right? So we only play them once. No, we'll play them twice.
A little bit of news here. Swindle Heath just can't see the ball like he used to.
He's not the only one.
He loses just 1 on his contact, thankfully. He goes from 92 down to 91.
Okay. Adeline Manning lowered her asking salary from 14.1 to 13.8.
There's a lot of that. So instead of reading like all of those guys, maybe we'll just. I got player development available. Reiki cleanse for who? Oh, Tobias Glover. Oh, so this is our closer. He'd add 2 to his velocity, 3 to his accuracy, lose 1 of his junk. I think that's what we should probably do.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Player development cross training, a new opportunity for Corbin Yurta. He can gain 1 to his power, 1 to his speed, and 1 to his contact with a 25% chance of a bonus 2 to his power and a 12.5% chance of a bonus plus 2 to his speed with a 15% chance to gain the Steeler moniker.
Ooh. And Donnie Bowers can get a mattress upgrade. He had 1 to his junk. $250,000 for a new mattress, 50% chance to use 5 to junk. And that's okay. So
elite slider.
So if we go to player development, now we can't afford all of those. We can get like 2 of them. But we can't get the right key cleanse and the cross training. So which one of those do we want to get? This time.
Why don't we go with the Reiki cleanse?
All right.
Yurta's already a B+, so
we're going to purchase that. All right, don't give it away too soon. Tobias Glover's loyalty is in 91. It's going to go up. He gets 2 to his velocity. He goes to 60. His accuracy 62. He loses his junk 37. He does not acquire the plus 3 velocity. He does not acquire the plus 2 accuracy. And he retains the rally stopper. Good to go. All right, so he's happy as you can be playing for us. So he throws the ball a little harder, a little more accuracy, and he's so I was thinking he was our closer. He's not. All right, so we can't get cross training. Let's go ahead and get the mattress upgrade, right?
Yeah.
For Don Bowers. All right, he's going to add 1 to his junk. To get a 44, his does not acquire the plus 15%. And does he get the elite slider? No.
I was going to say, that's starting to bug me too.
That we don't get any of those?
We don't get any of those ever. And we've bought everything. It's like at some point, shouldn't the odds start coming around? I mean,
you would think so.
But we don't get any of those ever. I can't even do you ever remember us getting?
Well, we did. Yeah, we've got them before, but not a lot. But
I think
All right,
maybe
Pete,
one. Yeah.
Pete and I are going to jump a flight and head down to Hawaii, where we're going to that newly improved Glover's going to face Caru's Nemesis down at the Shaka Sports Turf. So that'll be fun. And then we head home for that 7-game home stretch where we're going to host the Platypi, the Overdogs, the Wildcats, the Wax Bills, the Wide Loads, and the Sawteeth. So stick with us on the road to catch that game down in Hawaii. Until then, Pete, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.